Good evening and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I'm Ismail. News headlines. National Hospital, private institutions to boost healthcare workforce. Kwara government intensified campaign against drug abuse. Kwara INEC holds Ramadan lecture on women's participation in politics. Ilorin West Joint Youth Community Development Association holds successful annual lecture. Sheikh Ibrahim Eleyinla warns public office holders against corruption, charged to lead by example. Federal government to manufacture military hardware at Ajaokuta. Kalu calls for overhaul of varsity curricula. NiMet urged airlines to check weather reports for safe flights. Now the news in details. The federal government has signed a memorandum of understanding between the National Hospital, Abuja, and 4 private institutions to enhance the capacity of the healthcare workforce. This was disclosed in a press statement signed by Deputy Director, Information and Public Relations of the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, Alaba Balogo, on Friday. The statement noted that the coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Pate, said the partnership aligns with the policy of the present administration to expand training capacities. The Kwara state government has reaffirmed its commitment to tackling drug abuse, particularly among youth, describing it as posing severe risk to individuals and communities. This was made known on Thursday during the second Kwara State Leaders Summit, organized by the Special Assistant to the Governor on Drug Abuse, Prevention and Control, Ilorin, held at the banquet hall in Ilorin. Themed Synthetic Drug Crisis, United for a Safer Kwara. The program brought together key stakeholders to discuss strategies for combating substance abuse across the state. The guest lecturers, Professor Baba Awoye Isa from the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital, Budwegba, Oloro of Oro Kingdom, Obajo Oladiyi Titiloye, Olufayo 2, DG, National Orientation Agency, Malam Insa Onilu, and Dr. A.A. Isaac Abdul Wahid unanimously warned against the dangers of drug abuse and thereby shunned youth against peer influence or footsteps that can lead to destruction. They stressed the need for contentment and its importance in shaping an healthy environment. Speaking at the summit, the Special Assistant to the Governor on Drug Abuse, Prevention and Control, Ilorin, emphasized the administration's proactive approach in addressing the root causes of drug abuse. Mikhail highlighted the role of Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak's initiatives in youth empowerment and job creation as critical components in steering young people away from substance abuse. The summit also marked the unveiling of the Kwara State Drug Prevention Campus Ambassadors, a network of volunteers dedicated to fighting drug abuse in higher institutions. The governor's aide, Therefore, called for a united front in tackling drug menace, urging government agencies, civil society groups, religious leaders, security agencies, and parents to work together in strengthening policies, raising awareness, and investing in prevention and rehabilitation programs.
We unveiled the Kwara State Drug Prevention Campus Ambassadors, a group of dedicated volunteers who will work closely with us in addressing the drug use across tertiary institutions. This initiative underscores our wavering commitment to a drug-free Kwara, distinguished guests, stakeholders, and partners. Our work does not end here. Tackling drug abuse requires a sustained, united effort from all sectors: the government, civil society, security agencies, religious institutions, parents, traditional institutions, and young people themselves. Together, we will continue to strengthen policies, enhance awareness, and invest in prevention and rehabilitation programs to safeguard the future of our state.
The event, which featured panel session on drug abuse, prevention, and control, was graced by top government officials, traditional leaders, political icons, NYSC members, various secondary school students, among others. The Independent National Electoral Commission, Kwara State Muslim Community, on Thursday, held its second annual Ramadan lecture at the Collation Center, INEC Kwara in Ilorin. The event featured a lecture by Professor Azizat Omotoyosi Adebayo on the theme, Women Participation in Politics, the Sharia Perspective. She emphasized the importance of women's involvement in politics and governance from Islamic viewpoint.
That women are not bad from participation does not mean all women must participate. It is not all men that can become governor. It is not all men that can become president. It is not even all men that even like politics. So we are talking about persons that have been specially granted with both intellectual and natural talent to be political animals in quote. That there shouldn't then be any barriers to their emergence. So it's not to say that all women must be voted for, but participation to vote is an essential ingredient. Now, at the level of
Kwara INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner, Honorable Mohammed Abubakar Sadiq, highlighted that the lecture aligns with the Commission's commitment to civic engagement, inclusivity, and social cohesion. While speaking with Justeventonline TV,
some knowledge to take home. For the political parties, I'm sure you have also taken some note. The women should not be relegated to the background. They should also, participate. It should be an open door for them, provided we are not in a homogeneous society that she has described. Homogeneous society is where the religion exists, the leadership, is both political and spiritual. But in our constitutional democracy, the space, is open for the women to really make a giant stride and make a difference. So we do hope my sisters, my mothers, and daughters, imbibe, on this call. Because in the political arena, you are not giving. You need to really make some push.
Local government chairman, Honorable Sheikh, commended INEC's efforts and urged politicians to prioritize people-oriented programs. Drawing from his past experiences as an INEC official, he promised to correct misconceptions about the electoral body. Also, the Inter-Party Advisory Council Secretary in Kwara and Ajaokuta Oladimeji commended INEC for the educative program while urging them to be just and objective. Ajaokuta also emphasized the need for increased participation of women in politics, aligning with the Islamic teachings. The lecture came to deepen understanding of women's political roles and strengthen unity within the Muslim community in Kwara. The Ilorin West Joint Youth Community Development Association successfully held the 2025 annual lecture on Wednesday with the theme, "No nation can develop without community development." The event featured a thought-provoking lecture by Fadilat Sheikh Ibrahim who emphasized the vital role community development plays in driving national growth and progress. The lecture highlighted the importance of community development in fostering social cohesion, promoting economic growth, and improving the overall well-being of the citizens.
Community development, to rest wá pè wá sí. Nínú ẹ̀sìn míì kò ṣe lọ́rọ̀ yẹn, nínú ẹ̀sìn míì kò pè wọ́n sí. Àmọ́ Ìsìlámù ó pè wá sí, ó tún ṣe lọ́rọ̀ yẹn. Wa ta'awanu 'ala al-birri wat-taqwa wa la ta'awanu 'ala al-ithmi wal-'udwan. Ọlọ́run ní gbogbo tí ó bá ti jẹ́ kí ti yín ó dáa, tí ó ràn yín lọ́wọ́ tẹ́ fi rí bẹ́ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run, tẹ́ fi rí ìlú, tẹ́ fi ráyé sí, tẹ́ fi ráyé gbé dáadáa, ẹ ràn yín lọ́wọ́ lérí ẹ̀. Ẹ ràn yín lọ́wọ́ lórí ẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ rí bá ṣe mójútó lè yín gbà kan tí tó dínkù sí náà? Àwọn mójútó kí ní ń gbẹ̀wò àwọn gbẹ́dúgbà kékeré dáadáa. Gbogbo mọ́sálásí àdúgbò ni ó gbà sọ tuntun ọ̀bí àwọn ìdáná bá ń bọ̀. A kún lọ́dà bí? A kún lọ́dà. Bá a ṣe mójútó ohun bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ yẹ ká mójútó pé ká ní ká àwọn aládùúgbò kọ̀ọ̀kan àwọn tí ò ní di àìmọ̀ bó láti mọ́ ṣàánú wọn. Torí kí ọlọ́ọ̀fin dá wọn kí wọ́n rán yẹn. Torí tàkáfòlù ni, torí community development ni. Ìrun jẹ̀mọ́ kò sí tọ́rọ̀ gbogbo tọ́rọ̀ ní àṣẹ tó ní àṣẹ ń jẹ̀mọ́, kò sí torí tọ́rọ̀ ní àṣẹ ń jẹ̀mọ́ torí community development ni. Ńgbà táwọn bá pàdé mọ́sálásí lẹ́ẹ̀ máa ń lójúmọ́, á kíyèsí á ti bẹ̀ mọ ìṣesí ara wa eléyìí ò rí jẹ. Aṣọ tí lágbájá wọ̀ yìí ọ̀dà ọ̀dà ìbísẹ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ fún. Àwọn lágbájá ò lọ léèwé. Ẹni táà rí dáadáa táà rí á ní wádìí ẹgbẹ́ kí ló dé táà rí bá rẹ̀ ló dé mọ́lẹ̀ á mọ̀ bí ìrònú bíbà tó jẹ́ bí kiri kan ní á mọ̀. So tíjọ́ tí ìrònú bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àjọ ṣíà rẹ̀, níjọ́ tí bàbújẹ́ bá bá àjọ ṣíà rẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn ẹ̀tọ́ ní àjọmọ́ ẹgbà yìí.
President of the organization, Malam Abdulrazak Bola Alanamu, commended the members for their support. He said the event underscored the organization's commitment to promoting community development and youth empowerment.
Bí Ìlọrin West bí ó ṣe ní bàjẹ́ bí ó sì máa lọ síwájú ọgbà náà lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́wọ́ àwọn ìjẹ́ ó bàjẹ́ ẹ̀lákùn ẹjẹ́ amúra lẹ́yìn ọ̀kan kí abilé ṣe àṣeyọrí. Tàbáwò ní tẹnukọ́ gbogbo Kwara State wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo local government ọyọ Ìlọrin West. Àwa náà lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ àwọn náà láti lọ́ta jù tí ẹ̀bá yìí ti ní lọ síwájú yọ́ lọ́ta jù ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ inú wá bá ti kù kò sí bọ́ta ní ipò tó wọ́n lè rí wá ṣe kankan.
Founder of Nurul Huda Islamic Foundation, Sheikh Ibrahim Eleyinla has cautioned public office holders against corruption, urging them to see the positions as trust from Allah rather than a tool for personal gain. The Islamic scholar gave the wording on Wednesday during the annual 2025 Ramadan lecture organized by the member representing Ipaye, Malete Oloro constituency at the Kwara State Assembly and Badini of Shaoland, Honorable Lawal Ayan Shola Salim. Sheikh Eleyinla emphasized the Sheikh emphasized the politicians, religious leaders, traditional rulers, and market elves should emulate Caliph Umar, one of the successors of Prophet Muhammad, by leading with integrity and avoiding the misappropriation of public funds.
Opportunity ló ní ló fi jòkó lé Ọlọ́run ṣe ìdáwó fún ọ̀dà. وإن ربك سريع العقاب. وإنه لغفور رحيم.
He further urged leaders at all levels to be transparent, just, and accountable, stressing that true leadership is a test from Allah and will be judged accordingly. The event had in attendance of religious scholars, political figures, community leaders, and residents who are reflected on the significance of honest governance and selfless service to the people. The Minister of Social Development, Sheikh Abubakar Audu, has disclosed plans to partner with the Ministry of Defense and the Defense Industries Corporation of Nigeria to produce military hardware for the Nigerian Armed Forces and other security agencies in the country. Speaking during a visit to the National Steel Raw Materials Exploration Agency in Kaduna, Audu said the memorandum of understanding had already been drafted and shared with DICON pending presidential approval. The Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, has called for overhauling of outdated curricula in Nigerian universities. Kalu, while delivering his convocation lecture to mark 37th convocation and 50th anniversary of University of Calabar on Thursday, revealed that with the use of artificial intelligence, most Nigerian courses are becoming obsolete and cannot be linked to problem solving in line with modern realities. The lawmaker emphasized that Nigerian universities must rise up to its challenges and prioritize the introduction of tech skills such as cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and data analysis. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency has forecast sunshine and haziness across the country from Friday to Sunday. NiMet also called on airline operators to get its airport-specific weather reports for effective planning. And that will be all on Justeventonline News at 9. Here's the recap of the story. National hospitals, private institutions to boost healthcare workforce. Kwara government intensified campaign against drug abuse. INEC holds Ramadan lecture on women's participation in politics. Ilorin West Judge Youth Community Developmentalization holds successful annual Ramadan lecture. Sheikh Ibrahim Eleyinla wants public office orders against corruption, charged to lead by example. Federal government to manufacture military hardware at Ajaokuta. Kalu calls for overhaul of varsity curricula. NiMet urged airlines to check weather reports for safe flights. Thank you for watching Justeventonline News. Be a good memory in someone's life today, and your name shall be engraved in your hearts forever. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tag at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I'm Anifat Ismail. Good night.